Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to teach you how to make a nice soft donut without any molds or any eggs. If you don't have any eggs or any molds at home, it's okay because this recipe is going to teach you how to make it without those two. It's a very easy recipe. Here we go. So first what we will need 1 cup of milk. We'll need 1 cup of milk, and we'll also need 1 tablespoon of yeast. So I'm just gonna put 1 cup of milk. You need 1 cup of milk, and you also need 1 teaspoon of yeast, not 1 tablespoon. So okay, and you'll need 1 teaspoon of yeast. Let me just put that in. I'm gonna mix it in. And then you let that sit for 5 minutes. So I'll see you in 5 minutes. What for you is just going to be 1 second. Ooh. Okay, so what we'll need to do is we already have we already have 3 cups of flour right here. So you need to get a bowl and put 3 cups of flour, and then you also get this combination we made with yeast and milk, and then we'll add the yeast and milk after. We'll get the flour, and then we'll get 3 tablespoons of sugar. So we'll need 3 tablespoons of sugar. 1, 2, 3, and then we'll need 1 teaspoon of salt. Of course, you don't want to add too much salt, otherwise it will just be salty donuts, and you don't want that. Okay, so you add one teaspoon of salt. You add 1 teaspoon of salt, and okay. So what you need is the combination we made, the yeast and milk, and you need to add that in. I'm not gonna use my hands. Of course, it's too wet. So what I am gonna use is a spatula. Okay, so then you need to mix it until it goes to a nice doughy consistency. Mom, can you help me mix it? Okay, so now what you need to do, I'm gonna mix it with my hands now, but you can still use a spatula if you like. Okay. Okay, so we've kneaded the dough, and now what you need to do is you need to let it sit for 10 minutes. So you need to get some cling film, and then to put it over. I'm gonna put it over the bowl, and then let it sit for I'm gonna let it sit for 10 minutes. Yes, it's gonna be like that for 10 minutes. Okay, so we've let it sat. Okay. So it sat for 10 minutes. What we need to do is get it out of this bowl, flatten it, and then we need to add 2 tablespoons of butter. So okay, so the second tablespoon. Okay, so I'm gonna let it melt there for some time. Okay, so I've got the butter. I'm just gonna put it in there, and now I'm gonna mix it. Remember, you need to melt the butter before you put it in there. So I'm just gonna mix it. Okay, so we've kneaded it. We put the butter in and kneaded it. Now you need to get some more cling film. You need to put it on top, and then you need to let it set for 1 hour. Welcome back, guys. So we've preheated the oven. You preheat that oven at like 190 to 170 degrees Celsius. So we've we've let the dough set for 1 hour. So here's the dough. Okay, so we've got the dough. Now what you want to do is you want to get the dough and roll it into a nice ball. It's okay if the ball isn't smooth. You need to just roll it into a nice ball. Okay, so great. We rolled it into a nice ball, and you need to do is cut it. I'm using this so cutter. You can use anything you want. I'm just gonna cut it into some pieces. Okay, so I've cut it into some pieces. These are 7, maybe 8 pieces. You can cut it to how many you want. Depends on how much dough you have. So I'm just gonna roll this. I'm just gonna roll these into balls. As you can see, rolling it into balls. This okay, one last one. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some flour all over the tray. Just put some flour. Okay. Okay. So now it's time to do it. So I've rolled it into a ball. Now what you need to do is once you've rolled it into a nice ball, is you need to like flatten it out like this. And when you put it in the oven, it will rise up. So yeah, I'm just gonna flatten it like that, and then I'm gonna use my thumb to make some holes. You can use whatever thing you want to make holes, but if you use your thumb, you're able to make it better because you're able to control how big the hole is. So that should be big enough. So that's going to be one. I'm going to help my brother do this. Okay, so we've molded them and made them into the donut shapes. And now they're gonna